Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. How about this for a start? Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession, big time risky, and also very confident. Offense set on first down. They'll leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
The give to the tailback. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Got his man to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. A first down for the offense. They'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Back to throw, it's Westbrook. Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ncaa.
offense, really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Jean-Pierre. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that ball is picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll throw it on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Wants to fire on second down. Makes his connection. Delivers the contact. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed. And he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Movement here from the tight end. On second down, looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On third down, going up top. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Fourth down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and I love calling the QB's number. I don't care if he gets hit down near the goal line, 4th and goal. I need him to make a play. Nice job being decisive, getting downhill, getting in the end zone.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Okay, right. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
Get set, get set.
On the run, it's Korea. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Ready, set.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
In blue. In blue.
Wide receiver shows motion. The give to the single back. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play moves to change for the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
At the 40, there he goes. Speeding down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ECU. It's a much-needed line for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He now has 53 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Let's see what they've got on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. All right, well, if you're the quarterback, you know at this point, this is one of those days that I'm going to have to just strap it up. I'll probably be in an ice bath when the game is over because I'm getting hit a lot. We're only in the first quarter. My accuracy and my timing is going to have to be at a premium.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Give to the fullback. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Well, how about that play call? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Kansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil, is a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Memphis. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many junk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Here's the handoff. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. What a snag by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You know, I think if I'm the quarterback, I'm probably not throwing at this linebacker anymore. That's now already his 2nd pick in this game. He's been doing an outstanding job in coverage. I think if you're the QB, you got to start avoiding him.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly,
route in motion. Wants to throw on third down. He's right on target. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Power football with the run. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
It's really frustrating when you get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. And he can't get the guy on the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
On second down, he'll let it fly. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got 59 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one play.
And the Jayhawks are on the move. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Pirates. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. Now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall when the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for a touchdown.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders. And
Just plowing ahead. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
On second down, just keeps firing. He turns it loose to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Jayhawks in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down.
Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's looking to throw it. Dances away to buy time. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Pirates will kick it away to start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it.
Flying down the left side. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Using his legs, it's Korea. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Westbrook. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it took a minute, but the passing attack now on board. The first passing touchdown of the season. And it took to the second half, but I'll tell you what, this offense will find its rhythm. They'll grow. They'll get better throughout the season. And this is going to be a hard passing attack to stop.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And it's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Finds his tight end. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, quarterback's patient most of the time. That drag route's going to come over.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Stings, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hand, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough ones. Those are tough to swallow.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive game, making your situation really good on the next play.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play, and this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Fast motion from the offense. He's going to pass. Get it out on the screen. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes the jet sweep. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
I tell you what, the jet sweep with that QB, this makes it now a pick your poison type deal. He can pull that right now and take off because he's got such great speed, or he can give it to another fast guy going in another direction.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
Those little chunks keep going incredible for our defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Puts you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way, priority number 1, we got to stop the run.
And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football. That's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, East Carolina. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. So you've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This quarterback really is going to have to be aware in this game of trying to find lanes to throw into when he's throwing over the middle of the field, because this D-line does a great job getting their hands in the air.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in the pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete that throw deep downfield.
Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ncaa. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, showing the way the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 4 over Ohio State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Yo.
Yeah, I know you can.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason why you hopped in the car.
Oh, well, yeah, I had to. I mean, it doesn't send invites or notifications when I start streaming. So I can't see it. I didn't know you started the party until you said something. But nah, bro, I ain't trying to destroy this dude. I'm just trying to beat him.
How you doing? It's good to see you.
This game could have been over in the first quarter.
Look, before you say anything, I just want to say I'm really, really sorry for what happened to the rest of you. I got a little money to help you with the deductible. It's not a lot, but it's something.
Well, I ain't about to take nothing from you. You got enough mouths to feed as it is. I didn't ask you here about no money.
But then why am I?
2 reasons. First was to thank you. You saved my life.
No, I can't let you think. I burned down your
The
restaurant.
second is to tell you that insurance money was actually good. So good that if I'm careful rebuilding this location, I can open another.
Yo, that's great. So Sonny's gonna be a change.
2 restaurants ain't no change, boy. And since my daughter's
Oh
making me
my
cut
God,
back on
you
my
threw it right
hours,
to me.
I'll need a manager. So, you want a job?
Manager. You mean like run the kitchens?
Hell no. Ain't nobody putting your ass in their damn oven again. You keep the supplies ordered, deal with the vendors, and do that social media stuff. I lost a lot of customers when I was away. I know you're good at it cause what you did for Brandon. Who's got your face in that damn phone of yours.
Wow, I can't believe this.
It's a yearly salary, not hourly, with benefits.
Benefits?
Your problems in the kitchen aside, you're a good worker. So, you interested?
I couldn't get there in time.
I have to think about that.
You got kids, you got bills. What's there to think about? Trying to negotiate, okay? We can do that. Yeah, think about it. Talk it over with your financial team.
How come you've never been downtown? Man, I don't know. I guess nobody ever took me before. What you mean took me? You can take the 3 King Drive bus straight up and down Michigan Avenue. Stop riding him, Kev. Let the man enjoy his new surroundings. Yo, is that the ocean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my Lord. The man don't know the difference between the lake and the ocean. We in trouble. Nah, it's Lake Michigan. Nice, right? Yeah. It's beautiful. What the fuck? Look at J-Bugs. Exactly how much candy did they sell? Yo, who on y'all fundraiser?
What fundraiser?
Ain't that some shit? We really are the broke-ass public school kids.
All right, everyone, let's go. Aquarium is that way. Mr. Williams, we'll get your backpack on the bus.
Oh, I thought I could leave it.
Nope, gotta take everything with.
I'm bringing it sit inside. That's why I left it on the bus. Put it in your bag. How the fuck am I gonna do that right now without getting called? No, you was the one that wanted to bring it. Just keep it. I'll get it later. Fuck. $523 candy bars later, I finally made it.
All right, listen up. Miss Collins and I have assigned you each to a group.
That boy hitting the gym early, boy.
Remember, the goal.
Acting like he in college or something.
Stanley, Jake, Lauren,
Got him
DeMarcus,
sprung,
Elizabeth,
boy.
Robert, Mercedes. Group A, Kevin, Malcolm, Melanie, Monique, Dante, Fiona, William, and Allison. Group B.
Mr. Gaston, why are you splitting this up? Yeah, why? That's not fair.
Go to your group, Jake and Papa. You boys will survive a day
Yeah,
without
good
each
dude.
other. Kevin, with Group B. With Malcolm.
Malcolm?
Williams, gonna meet Malcolm Whitman. Used to be one of my students at Hopkins. Now he buses up to Chicago Northside Academy from the South Side. Doesn't live too far from you, actually. I was thinking it might be cool if you guys spent the day together, got to know each other a little bit. You can ask him about his experiences. Sound good?
No, I already got friends.
You can make new ones.
What's up?
Hi.
Unless you plan on robbing a bank, you need to tell your woman to borrow the cash from that fat cat daddy of hers and pay that crazy motherfucker Duda, who I told you was crazy, every penny of his money. He not fucking around with you, boy.
I can't do that. Because doing that means I gotta tell Jerica everything. And she was the one who wanted me not to get involved with him in the first place.
And me. Hard-headed ass.
Well, if you don't tell her, she gonna find that shit out eventually. You know how women are with their spidey senses and shit. Like, they can actually smell a crime before the shit happens. They just smell that shit. You know?
Is that what happened to your lip?
I told you what happened to my lip, okay? It's a reaction. That shit just blew up like that, like a fucking life raft. I was eating some falafel, and that shit just did that. But then fuck all that, okay? All I'm saying is that last time you lied to her, she broke up with your ass. Can y'all just help me figure out some sort of solution?
You need to sell that new truck and get what you can for the other.
I'm not selling my food truck. I might sell a new one. I might bring this engagement back, but I'm not selling my...
Hell yeah, bro. Finally. A whole friend group full of dads. Whole friend group full of dads. Most of them active. Most of them active.
Food truck. Even if you sold both trucks and took the ring back, it's still not enough.
Okay, I got it.
What?
They got these late night commercials where people can sell their livers and kidneys and shit, right? You need to take your ass down there and sign up.
What? Wait, hold on, dude. Greavy's got something right now. I mean, he's definitely on some sunken place type shit. But what I'm saying is that I see where he's going. He's saying that you gotta liquidate. You feel me? Like, what do you have attached to your name right now that's worth some money? You sitting in this house.
Oh, shit, now you tripping. You want another busted lip?
Greavy, we did already talk about selling the house. And we renovate.
Jesus.
Flipping this house.
Oh, God, he missed it. Thank God.
Exactly what he needs to get this dude out of his ass.
Man,
Hell yeah.
hand me another fucking beer. You want another busted lip?
We did already talk about selling the house, and we renovating it. Flipping this house can definitely get this man exactly what he needs to get this dude out cat off his ass.
Man, damn. Hand me another fucking beer.
All we only ever wanted I always wanted big smokes I could burn a couple years and I ain't learned I just want a Ferrari, watch it burn
You know sharks never stop moving?
Yeah, I know. I've been here before. 100 times before.
Did you know you can measure a shark's age by counting the rings on its vertebrae? And they don't really like the taste of humans, so even if they do bite you, they'll usually let you go right away. Anyways, this is the only part of the aquarium I like. The rest of it's pretty fucking weak.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. The first time is straight, but how many times are you supposed to be excited to watch the aquatic presentation?
Right? Only time I want to see dolphins and whales is if they fighting sharks.
Exactly. You know what my favorite part about sharks is? 7 rows of teeth. That would be dope. I'll never go to the dentist. Lose a tooth? Who cares?
Mine is probably the fact that they can smell 1 drop of blood in millions of drops of water.
Wow. For real?
Yep. Either that or the fact that they don't have any bones.
How you know so much about sharks?
It automatically syncs up with the exhibits.
Cool.
My school gives them to the students for free.
Damn. That's what's up. So if you could be any shark, what would it be?
That's easy. I would be a great white. That way, nobody would fuck with me.
What's going on?
Oh, I missed him. Oh, God. I try to clean this crop.
Oh, that's Jake. You're one of my best friends.
No wonder it's so slow.
That's a good question. Psst, 13, really? Wow. I pressed triangle and the nigga didn't even fucking. I said 13, not again. Right into the goal. That's crazy. God damn. It's okay, freshman. It's okay to get cool. Alright, bro, I'm finna jump in your lobby.